Okay, what's up, guys? My name is TMossBoss, and I wanted to let you guys know about Anchor. Anchor is an app that you can download to record your podcast in the easiest way ever. Like, it doesn't require a whole lot to know. Like, you just pretty much press record and you just start doing your podcast and stuff. I don't know what you plan on doing, but you plan on doing something. That's why you're here. So, yeah, download Anchor, or you could go to their website, anchor.fm, and yeah, you could do it straight from your computer too. So yeah, it's easy. They distribute everything to they distribute your podcast to every streaming services like out there, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. Okay, and then you can monetize it, so you're making money off of what you love doing. All right, so people, make sure you do it. Make sure you download Anchor, or you go to their website, anchor.fm. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Peace. Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. Now, in today's episode, it's Friday, so it's, you know what? I feel like doing a random episode. I feel like talking about a bunch of random stuff. If you guys know me by now, I can keep a conversation going. So I'll talk about one thing and then transition into something else. And then from what I talk about on that subject, transition into something else. Or I might just end all of that and then just, I don't know, start up something, alright? But anyways, first thing I wanted to talk about was this Jimmy John situation. Now, if you guys haven't been following what's happening and things, I guess old photos had resurfaced of the Jimmy John's owner. And yeah, this man, he was taking, so he was overall like taking pictures with dead animals and stuff. And I don't know, like, it's sad, it's sad that he's doing that and things, and it's overall like messed up. But my thing is, it's like stuff like this is happening all the time, so I don't like feel bad or I don't feel a certain way. Like, there's people that we've probably seen on a regular day basis, and they've done some things, okay? So that's why I'm like, I don't know, like, when I see this, I don't know how to really feel about it. Like, I don't know if I should feel mad or if I should just let it slide. Like, overall, like, yeah, you can't really let something like this slide, but now they're all, like, boycotting this food and all this other stuff. And it's funny because there's a Jimmy John's restaurant, like, down the street from my job. And, yeah, there was, I didn't see anybody in there, and I'm like, dang. And it was like yesterday I seen some people in there. I seen people in there and things, and then today it was empty. And I'm like, bro, it's just messed up on the workers where it's like that's the only job they could get to, and then here it is, their job is getting boycotted because their owner is crazy and things. Like, and I mean, that dude, no, there was like the photos I seen, this man was laying on top of a shark naked. Why? Like, it's crazy. It's bad enough that I seen, like, so no, I'm going to talk about this, but I want to talk about this Jimmy John situation first. Like, why are you laying on top of a shark naked? Like, that shark didn't deserve that. That shark shouldn't be looking down from shark heaven seeing not even a small man. This man looked big, okay? But a big, large man laying on top of its dead body. I would not want that type of disrespect. That is disrespectful. That is very disrespectful to that shark and that shark's family. I would be so mad if I was a shark and I'd get killed by some crazy human and that's how they treat me. Oh, bro, I wish I had like an inch of life left. I would have bit that man's hand off. I would have. I'd start squirming, doing something, and I made sure his hand was in my mouth. Alright, and that hand was gone. Okay, I would have left a scar. I did something, but that's why I'm like, I don't understand, like, people be messing with this, like, wildlife and stuff. Like, them animals don't be doing anything to anybody. That's why I'm all like, I just don't understand it. Like, if you're, like, living out there and things, and then you're a hunter, and then you're hunting down your food and prey and all that, then I don't know, maybe that's an exception to the rules. Because it's not like you could go out, pull your phone out, get plane tickets if you living out in the middle of the jungle somewhere. So, I don't even know if it has reception out there. I don't see no cell phone towers out there and stuff. So, anyways, Yeah, if that's like your living conditions and you got hunt to eat, then okay, like that's exceptional. Like I'll accept that. But if you're a billionaire or a millionaire or even a thousandaire or a hundredaire, a cent, I don't care. If you have an income, okay, if you have an income and you could travel back and forth to all these like different exotic places and things, and you're purposely going out there to kill an elephant, to kill a lion, to kill a tiger, to kill a bear, to, I don't know, kill some like wild animal out there for no reason, and you can just very well go to Target or Safeway or Walmart. You could go somewhere, all right, and buy your food, but you prefer to go out there and kill like a random animal. Like I don't know. Yeah, I guess like yeah that obviously the man's crazy at things. I don't know if he's still doing that, but like it's just it's weird that people be doing stuff like that, man. Like what was the one situation not too well actually no, it was a few years ago, but didn't a dentist or something, he got caught up for some stuff like that? Like why is it that the people that be making money, they're the ones that be going out there doing some wild stuff like that? And then you got people like myself, like we just be watching these animals on Animal Planet. Like I ain't got time to be going out in the middle of Africa killing some lion or something. I don't have the time for that. What if I don't kill the lion right? What if like the lion is still alive and he's all like, you know what? I got about 3 minutes of life left. I'm about to take it out on this skinny guy right here. I'm not trying to be a part of that. If anything, I want to befriend a wild animal. Like I want to befriend a lion. Like I want to have a bond with the lion. Like I want to see that lion when it's like a cub, and I want to see that lion when it's like a full-grown adult. Like I want me and that lion to be best friends. Elephants, tigers, freaking zebra, I don't care what kind of you know what I just realized? I've never seen a baby zebra before. Like that's something that's like that I've never seen like on Animal Planet or anything. And I've been watching them shows since I was a kid. Like who remembers the crocodile? I mean everybody remembers the crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin. But that was his name, right? I think Steve Irwin. Yeah, that was his name. I think because I don't know, it's been years. Okay, I mean rest in peace to him. But yeah, like I've been watching them shows since I was a kid, bruh. Like I always love. I don't know. Like now I've gotten older and things, it's kind of sad now watching some of them animals. They get ran down, chewed apart, killed and things by some like crazy lion. I think there was like one time where it actually was dope, and they were showing where it was this lion. It was these two lions. I think they were like siblings or something. But anyways, it was these two lions. All right, I don't know the words I'm trying to say right now. But anyways, these two lions was tackling, what animal was it? I can't remember what animal it was. Like it might have been a gazelle or something. But anyways, it was so dope how they tackled that gazelle or the random animal. All right, the unicorn animal, because I don't remember what animal it was. But one of the lions had it in a headlock and was like doing kind of like a flip while like grabbing it by its head and things, and then the other one was like spearing it off of the off of the cliff or wherever they were and things. But that was so dope. I was like, bruh, that was like the one and only time where I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like I can look at this a couple of times. Like if somebody sends me that video on social media, I seriously, I probably, like, if I ever see you in life and you just let me know, I will give you a hug and $1. Like I just need to see that video for old times. But it was like sibling lions tackling an animal. I'll probably find it on my own. But anyways, yeah, that was a dope video, man. I like it when the animals be getting away. Like I be rooting for them animals too. I be hoping that they get away, cause I'm like, that would be me. That would be me. I'm that scared little animal that's out there eating at some grass or drinking some water at some little lake, and then all of a sudden I can sense in the distance there's some wild animal, okay, a lion, a cheetah, a tiger, something is out there watching me, and I can feel it, okay? And that's why, like, no, and I'm like, the thing is, I've been in situations like that before. I have, where I had to, like, run for my life, bruh. I'm saying, like, I remember there was a time, I think, where was I coming back from? I think I might have been coming back from the store, but I took a shortcut. It's a shortcut that I don't usually take. And I didn't really trust it because it was like the grass was all tall and things. Like, I didn't know what was going on out there. But I could have sworn I heard something in the distance. I ran. Without hesitation, I ran until I got up out of there, okay? I was gone. Like, I don't like that. That's the thing. Like, I don't like stuff like that. So that's why I'm like, I put myself in that situation. I'm like, I want to be that animal that gets away. But, if I was a lion, and that's how I was raised to chase down the animal, then I guess I have no choice, alright? But, yeah, them animals, like, those, it could be anything, too. Like, that's what I'm like, I don't know why they won't be, the hyenas. The hyenas are the ones that be, like, they would be the ones that be messing with people, but sometimes they be rolling in packs and be, like, trying to, like, bully the lion out of, the food and things. I'm like, I don't know. I put up a fight. I'm like, okay, it's about 10 of you guys and only one of me. Guarantee I'm taking out two. I'm taking out at least 2 or more. Like, I would have been that lion. I'm like, all right, y'all want to challenge me? Okay, bet. All right. And like, then you better, like, you guys gonna have to put up a good fight. It's gonna have to be a 5-star fight. All right. Because I ain't giving up my food. I've been sitting there running through this field all day trying to chase this animal down. And y'all gonna just take it? Like, nah. It ain't happening like that. So, anyways, yeah, I've been that lion where I had so many. I would have been Scar from the Lion King. Because I had so many scars from fighting other animals and things. That's another thing that I never really understood with those animals. When they try to attack something bigger than it. Like, I be seeing, they be, like, attacking rhinos and giraffes and what other, like, big, like, elephants and things. I'm like, them lions, man, they be showing them lion videos. I'm like, you lions is crazy. Like, they're, like, be attacking animals bigger than you and things. I mean, I guess, like, yeah, you guys gonna get some good eats, but, I mean, dang, I don't know. Like, that's, I'm all like, yeah, we're gonna have to do this in the pack. I've been that one lion. I'm like, yeah, you guys take that animal out. I'm gonna be over here chilling. Like, in fact, I'm gonna be talking to this lioness. I'm gonna be talking to her, seeing how her day's going and things. I'm like, yeah, y'all handle your business, but I'm gonna be over here chit chatting and stuff, cause I'm like, I can't do that. Like that, they like, cause I get kicked in the head, and I got brain damage, and I'm a dumb lion out in the middle of the jungle. Can't have that. All right, cannot have that at all. So. Yeah, I'm like, I wouldn't have. I'm just glad I'm a human. I'm glad I'm a human. I ain't gotta deal with all that stuff. I could just go to the store, get me some Skittles if I'm hungry. I ain't gotta chase down my food and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, humans, they be doing that too. Like I said, like, I like hunters and they be doing stuff. Like, I don't know. I had tried to find. I mean, if I had no choice, I guess I had to be a hunter. But I tried to find every like way possible I could like go to the States, do something so I could go and just go to a store and buy my food. Okay, I don't wanna be eating no wild animals and stuff out there like that. In Apocalypto. They're like, who see if for those that seen that movie, raise your hand, please. Even though I can't see you, but just raise your hand. Just pretend I can see you. But no, it was like that's how that movie started off, where they were hunting down a warhog. I think that's what they call it. But anyways, they were hunting down. It's like it's a pig with horns, okay. But anyways, that's what I would call it. But no, there's like a specific name for it and things. But anyways, yeah, they were just eating the animal. I'm like, dang, y'all ain't gonna like put that on a stick and roast it over a fire or something? Like that's see, there'd be stuff like that. Like I know, like in Walking Dead. There's like they didn't have to eat wolves. They what else? What other crazy things? Well, I know Daryl. Daryl. What did he eat? He ate something that was. He ate like squirrels and things. He ate like animals that didn't need to be eaten. I'm like, see, that's the thing. They're like, when they be animals that don't even need to be eaten. Like I was like, I remember I was like, cause no, there's this thing that was going on. Where was it going on at? It was somewhere overseas. I don't think it was China. I can't remember exactly where it was at, but they were like kidnapping dogs and eating them. And I don't know, I'm not trying to say it was China, but it was like, it was over somewhere overseas and things. And I can't remember exactly where and things, so I ain't going to confirm that it was China. But no, I remember there was this thing where there was like, these people was out kidnapping dogs and then selling them to be like eaten and stuff. And I'm like, man, y'all crazy. I wish somebody kidnapped my dog and did. I'm burning that place down. I'm going up there with gasoline and about 100 matches and I'm seriously just gonna like just start. I'm gonna light that place up. Like I didn't kidnap, you didn't kidnap my Scooby Doo, and I'm like, nah, like that. Like I was straight to like, nah, that's like that ain't cool. Like this stuff like that, man. I'm like that ain't cool at all. Like I seriously like people like that. I'm like, man, you guys kidnapping dogs and eating them, y'all crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna change subject before I mess around and get myself upset, start ranting about people and things, going out, finding out where these people are, challenge them to a fight and stuff. But I don't know. What am I gonna freaking GameStops? I don't know. I'm gonna talk about GameStops for some odd reason. I don't know why, but anyways, GameStops don't got no games. There's the one GameStops I'm always going to. They had like, well, there's like one game. It's like a truck racing game. I'm like, that's the thing I didn't even know. Like trucks be out there racing. I guess like it could be possible. Like I feel like I have seen it before, but like they made it into an official video game. Like, bruh, anything can be made into a video game nowadays. Like I seen there's like things you can like download to make video games. I know there's this one it's like an app or like it's a video game creator or something like that, but it's called like Game Guru, and you get to like download and or you like create a video game, but it's like in the easiest way and stuff. You create a map, all this other things. I'm honestly thinking about I'll probably do something like that in the future. I feel like when I have like more free time to do YouTube, oh man, the creativity within me is going to just be, it's going to be a challenge. I feel like the creativity within me is going to be a challenge for some people, because I'm going to honestly get my hands on everything. I'm going to be, honestly, I feel like if I put my mind to anything, I could do it. I might even just for the fun of it, I might just do an opera show. Just because. Write some background story, write some opera music. I don't even know how to write opera music, but they got Google. Google exists. I'll figure out a way, but no, like I honestly, let me just like talk about my creativity, because I like just sitting down and thinking about like all the things I created, and it's just like just off of like just my imagination or just what I feel like is right. Like I remember, so Grand Theft Auto 5, they have this like video editor program in there called Rockstar Editor. And I remember when that program came out, and I was like, man, I can't wait until I get like a newer Xbox or whatever and things, and download that game, and then and then make some videos on it. Because I remember when I got my Xbox One, and then it was sometime later, I remember I got Grand Theft Auto 5. And I remember I went and that was like one of the first things I did was I created a Rockstar Editor mode, because it saved your character progression, because I had the game on the Xbox 360, so it saved your character progression. So I was like already leveled up. I had me a 10-car garage. I had 10 cars. Like I was living a rapper lifestyle and things. That game was fun though. I remember there was people were modding that game. Bruh, had me feeling rich. I ain't never been that rich before in Grand Theft Auto, but I remember somebody, they modded in that game, they gave me $200 million. I was like, bruh. And the thing was, it's like, because in Grand Theft Auto, for those that don't play video games or don't play Grand Theft Auto, stuff is expensive in there, from the cars, from clothes. They'll have you spend it, and it's like Balenciaga and Gucci prices for the clothes in there, and it'd just be a regular t-shirt. I said that they got hammers in there that cost $700. If you go to the gun store, you could go and buy like melee weapons and things. You could buy like hammers and flashlights and things. Yeah, you'd be beating people with flashlights and stuff. But anyways, yeah, there was like a hammer in there that cost like $750. A hammer? Bro, where's my phone at? I gotta see how much hammers cost, because I refuse to believe that a hammer at Lowe's or Home Depot costs $700 or even $100. That ain't normal. Hammer prices. See, they got hammers everywhere. Nah. That is not true. No, they don't have no $500 hammer. What does that $500 thing mean? No, I gotta see. See, yeah, they got hammers that's like $5, $26, $32. Let's see like the highest price. Sort by filter. Bruh, just. Bro, what the prices? $50 to $100. Oh no, we gotta see. That don't even look like a hammer. But that one, it's like a power nail that costs $53.97. You got another power nail. Oh, it's like a double side power nail. That's $69.67. What else? Oh, that was it. Yeah, that's like the most. I feel like that's even too expensive for that. Like, is this hammer gonna last me a lifetime? That's what I need to know. Because if I'm over here buying a hammer and that thing, because I see those videos, I'm like funny fail videos, and dudes be hitting stuff, and then all of a sudden they hammer them broke. Like, nah, I can't have that. That's what I'm like. I'll probably want to buy like the $5. I don't know. Like, should I buy me a toolkit? My dad has a toolkit. I don't know why. Why should I buy me a toolkit? I feel like that because for me, if something breaks, I don't fix it. I just get rid of it and I buy another one. Like, if like the table that I got right now, if this table were to break, a lot of stuff will probably be damaged, and I would not want to fix this table. Because no, like if the table breaks, then I'm gonna be mad at the table. See, this is you guys need to know where my mental state is at. If something breaks and other stuff is affected by it, then it's my enemy. So if my table breaks, that means my TV is going to be messed up. My PlayStation 4 is going to be messed up. And maybe if I'm lucky, I can hurry up and grab my Nintendo Switch or just grab the table and stop it from falling. But, yeah, a lot of stuff is going to be messed up. And I guess in the angle, if it falls, my Xbox can be caught in the crossfire too. So, yeah, at that point in time, if all those things broke, I probably would make a YouTube video just tearing this table apart. I don't care if I hurt myself in the process. Like, no, I would get like a sledgehammer or an axe. I would go out in the middle of the cul-de-sac where I live, and I would just, people would probably be looking out their window and everything. I would murder this table. I would make sure you take everything out of it, take everything off of it, and I will murder this table out in the middle of the cul-de-sac. And I would scream it, all right, to everybody that's looking at me. I'm like, if you break any of my electronics, this is gonna be you. And I do like one final hit and then go back in the house. I feel like that one final hit, that lets people know, like, okay, so he's with it. He's crazy. Like, we can't be messing with him. Like, I hope, like, see, that, like, talking about that, I hope I don't ever get a neighbor that's crazy like that. I probably will record him, but then just make sure that he doesn't see. Like, out there act like I'm, like, just, like, checking the weather or something or playing a game, but slowly try to, like, record and things. Like, yeah, that's, like, yeah, neighbors, I don't know, like, I probably got some crazy neighbors. I probably do. There's some neighbors where it's, like, I don't really talk to them that much, but, like, I don't know, like, well, actually, you know what, no, I take that back. There's a one neighbor across the street from me. There'll be things they'll get, like, I remember there's times where they got like mail that was delivered to my house. I knock on the door. I'm like, they've seen me since I was a kid and stuff, so I'm knocking on the door and things, and don't nobody answer. I'm like, I seen y'all go into the house. Like, I mean, you guys ain't got nothing to be scared of and things. Like, I live right across the street. I'm gonna do anything. Like, you guys know where I live and stuff. So, but no, like they I don't know, maybe shy or something. But like a crazy neighbor, like somebody that's like yelling and screaming outside. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't think. Well, actually, no. There was the one time where the neighbor, I think, so word on the street was that she hit a car and ran. So she performed a hit and run. And cops was like knocking on her door for like a long time. Like maybe an hour and a half, close to 2 hours, maybe over 2 hours. But they were like knocking on the door, and you can like hear them just like, I'm hitting my hands together and things, but like they were just like banging on the door, knocking and stuff, like as saying like, are you, we know you're in there and stuff, like step out. And I don't know how, but at some point in time, like, they grabbed her, they had her by her arms and was like dragging her up out of there and things. Because she was all like, if I'm getting arrested, then my legs ain't gonna work. She was like, I am not using my legs during this arrest. She was like, I will not. Alright, and so they dragged her out, towed her car, and I was like, dang, man, that's crazy. I was like, I think that was probably by far the craziest, like, neighbor thing I seen. I can't really think of anything else. Like, I remember there was these neighbors across the street. I used to be cool with their kids, but I remember that, like, they were outside arguing and things, but I felt like that's like, I don't know, that ain't really a thing where it's like you consider them crazy. If they arguing and they just happen to take it outside, that they just arguing. You ain't really crazy if you arguing outside. Then that's just anger. Everybody got that. So I'm all like, I don't know. I can't really. You can't call a person angry if they yelling or if they arguing with somebody and things. But I guess they just like, they ain't personal. They ain't private. Like, they're all like, I be public about mine. That's like the thing about some people. They just a little bit too public. Like, I be watching some of these, like, videos on social media, and there be people a little bit too public about who they are as a person. Like, this was probably, like, the nastiest, like, relationship breakup that I think I have ever seen. But, so the girl had got mad at her boyfriend over some dumb stuff. But, got mad at him and threw a bucket of puke on his car. I seriously, I wouldn't know what to do in a situation like that where a girl, like, she does, like, something like that to, my, like, just to anything. Like, I mean, I don't know, like, I would rather just, but see, here's the thing, because there's that, and then there's cutting up your, like, sneakers. So to put myself in that situation, what would I want? I mean, the guy did roll his windows up pretty fast and made sure all his doors was closed. So he didn't have anything. All he just had to do was go to the car wash. But, and it's like, you can't even go to the car wash. Like, and had to explain that story. They're like, a wild night? Because they're going to probably think it's me. They're going to probably think that that's my puke. And then they're going to be all like, oh, you had a wild night and couldn't hold down your liquor? And I'm like, nope. I'll be honest, too. I'm like, crazy ex-girlfriend threw puke all over my car. This is not mine, okay? If you want to do a drunk test, we can do that right now. This is not mine. Like, that's just nasty, man. But they're like, no, like, going back to the question, because I know people are going to probably be thinking I'm going to try to avoid it or something. But, like, cutting up shoes or getting puke on my car. And puke, you could just clean that up. Some cut up shoes, like, that's some money right there. And I mean, I would have to say, I do have some nice shoes. That's why I'm like, all right, whoever my future girlfriend is, you do not have to worry about me doing anything crazy. I feel like the least things you have, then you ain't gonna be all like out there doing wild stuff. Like, I feel like I got way too many things to lose in order for me, like, if, like, you know, when that time comes, like, girlfriend, wife, whoever, I can't hurt her to where it's like this girl gonna hurt me back. Like, I just, like, I don't know, like, maybe like we playing tag or something, I accidentally pushed her over and things. I wouldn't be mad at her if she, like, stuck her foot out and tripped me and things. I'm like, okay, we both laid out. But, like, I just don't understand. Like, all right, so, you know what, getting on this, why do people cheat? Why? Because that's like, that'd be the main reason why stuff like that, like puke on cars or cut up shoes or my cell phone going off because I got a Facebook notification. We're going to have to look at that Facebook notification a little later and things. But anyways, why do people cheat? Like, it's just crazy to me, like, when you see, like, all right, so the one TV show that was based off of cheaters, there's, most of the time, that person has a good person in their life. And then they're all like, oh, you're not there enough. You're always working. You know, like, I got bored of the relationship. Okay, then break up with me. But don't, like, put me in a situation where now I gotta call freaking whoever is the owner of Cheaters and tell them, like, hey, I got the next episode for your guys' TV show and things. Like, or be that crazy boyfriend when I'm out here breaking things. Like, no, I don't want, like, I mean, I'm not. But I just don't want to be that person. You know, I don't want stuff to lead up to me being that person, you know? And the only reason why stuff like that be happening when they be cutting up things, breaking stuff, or, you know, going crazy, it's because, like, they probably put so much time into that relationship. day and night, thinking of the next thing that can make you happy. Most likely thinking of marriage, thinking of family, white picket fence, big house. Then all of a sudden, they come home early one day to catch you doing the naked cowboy dance with some random person. What is the naked cowboy dance? I really don't know. But that's what I call cheating. And I wouldn't want to come home to see that, okay? Because I already know I'm going to probably snap and go crazy and tell everybody to leave the house, alright? And I'm like, take yours. I wouldn't even give you that option of grabbing your stuff. I'll just take this stuff and start throwing it outside. I'm like, don't ever come back in this house again. And then at that point, I'm like, I'll make sure I let everybody know across the internet I am single, okay? So for the ladies out there that was all like, dang, he's in a relationship, I want to talk to him. I am free now, okay? Like, that just be messed up, though. Like, that, and there's, like, you hear stuff like that when they're all, like, a person cheats. Like, man, you don't really hear, like, celebrities are probably the main ones that don't be cheating. Because it's like, that's, even though celebrities, like, you know, they famous on social media or celebrity or like actors or whoever, you know, there's like that one guy, that basketball player Tristan Thompson, you know, and he was like, he got caught cheating like what, twice, 3 times or something. Like, bruh, come on now. I remember the one time though where this dude, like, come on, bro, like, I don't mean to like joke about it or to like clown about it and things. You a 7 foot tall basketball player that's, people will notice you. They can recognize you, okay? You this 7 foot tall, recognizable basketball player out in the club kissing on girls. You think that they're not going to capture that on camera. There was people probably like taking pictures, recording, but no. The club owners themselves is like, oh no, we gonna definitely make it on TMZ today. Sent that video in. I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, that's like, I'm not saying like to be secretive or like hide it better. Just don't do it at all. But like, if you're like a 7 foot tall basketball player, you know, like people know you and things. Like, come on, bruh. Like, that's not something that you could just like, you could like just go out in public and just hide. Like, at one point in time, you had one of the best basketball players on your team. So that means that you probably had some assists, okay? Some points being put up. You probably had some handshakes, some hugs, some moments with this basketball player. LeBron James, by the way. But anyways, like, bro, come on, man. Like, you, come on. Like, you, come on. Like, you just gotta, come on. Like, that, I'm just saying, bro. Like, you can't hide that. Like, that's something that you just can't hide. But overall, like, people they shouldn't cheat at all. Like, cheating shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. That's why I'm like, whoever my future girlfriend, future wife is, oh, she gonna love me. She is going to love me. Girl comes up onto me, I'm just gonna throw my hands in the air and be all like, no, get off me, cause this whole kissing stuff, you smell like expired Tic Tacs. Leave me alone. Like, I'll roast the girl that's like coming on to me. And then I'm like, then if she's still trying to come on to me, I'm like, all right, I got somebody on speed dial, and you most likely don't want to see them, cause they serious about theirs. They are serious, all right, and they are faithful. And if they see somebody like you, okay, they gonna snap. So I'm saying, like, but no, like, all jokes aside, I'll let a girl know. Like, she comes on to me, I'm like, nah, that's, and it's like, damn, like, and it's like, cause see, here's the thing. I'm an ugly dude, all right. I'm a flat out say it. I'm an ugly dude. So if I spent numerous occasions getting this girl, okay, and I finally get her, and we having the best relationship of our lives, and a girl tries it, I'm like, do you not realize how much time, like, I'll sit that girl down, I'm like, no, sit down for a second, because I need to explain something to you. Do you not realize how much time it took me to get this perfect 10 out of 10 woman? Do you not understand that? I will not risk that, okay, for a one night stand with you. You better talk to Leroy over there, cause I know Tyler Jamal Moss. He ain't tapping that tonight. All right, I tap something else, but that's something that I like, you know, that I've been having for a while now. But I'm like, nah, like that's what I'm just all like, man, like y'all got like good people at home and things, and you just ruin it, throw it all away just for that one night and things. Or I don't know, because you bored, or it's like this all like when it's like, I know in that TV show Cheaters, they be like, oh, I didn't want to hurt you and things. Oh, you kind of did. Like going over to this person's house, like sitting there having sex with them, like, like just sitting there, y'all being in relationship goals and couples outside, and here I am working. Like, I mean, like, all right, my thing is though, because if they like, I don't care what like my girl does. All right, she could be at like a freaking office job or the cashier. She can freaking, I don't know, like whatever job, like a fireman for the city of Seattle. I don't care. I will make time for her, okay? I'm like, nah, like, I know if you saying that you working and things, I'll figure out a way, visit you, do something. But I'm like, I don't know. I can't be that person where I'm like, well, she ain't here, so I'm like, I gotta go out and cheat. That's just like, to me, I'm like, my thing is like, I always figure out a way for something, all right? And it could be from the smallest things to the biggest things in my life. I will always figure out a way. I'm not going to just give up or, move on to something else. Or, like, no, I'm like, I got to handle this one thing first. Okay. I'm like, I can't do that. So, overall, don't cheat, okay? Play video games with the boys or something, all right? Or play video games with the girls if you're a woman. But, yeah, don't cheat. It ain't going to get you anywhere. I thought for a second my fan wasn't plugged in, but it was blowing out air. And I was like, okay, so something is not right in this room. And I was about to start freaking out mid-podcast and things. So, yeah. I just, like, that's one thing that I fear is that, like, like if I accidentally get a hold of something, like some drugs, like I'm eating some food, and they're all like, I'll be like at a restaurant, because they just recently, they said that they found like cocaine in these bananas at, like at all these different Safeways and stuff. And for those that don't know what Safeway is like a grocery store. I don't know if they got Safeways internationally, like everywhere and stuff, but for those that don't know, alright. But anyways, no, but they said that they found these, like bricks of cocaine in, these bananas. I'll be so scared that I'm like, okay, because I don't know, I don't really eat bananas. I remember I used to when I was a kid, but as I got older, I ain't really eat bananas due to memes and jokes. But, no, that's like, I don't know, like, I just don't have a taste for bananas in my life anymore. Like, if I was, like, really hungry, I probably would. But just how people be treating bananas, like making banana-flavored candy or banana-flavored protein shakes. Or, like, some, like, I don't know, like, I seen the ones, it was, like, chocolate-covered banana slices and things. I'm like, man, y'all being disrespectful to bananas, but anyways, so no, they found these bricks of cocaine within these, like, banana boxes, like, banana delivery boxes and stuff, and I'm like, bro, I'll be so scared, I'll have, like, a couple and things, I'm like, man, these bananas is good. Like, all of a sudden, got an adrenaline rush. All of a sudden, I, like, punch a hole in the door, do, like, 100 push-ups, go outside and just go out for a run and things. I don't know why I'm doing all of this stuff, but I am. And then all of a sudden, I see on the news, they're all like, oh yeah, cocaine was found mixed with bananas and things. I'm like, oh, well, that explained the other day. I was like, I didn't know what was going on, but I felt like Scarface. Like, I just felt so powerful. Somebody hits me, I'm like, hit me again. I'm out here challenging people to fight. I'm like, nah, man, I can't do that. I can't do that. Or like hallucinate drugs. Like, I'm like, I ain't never did drugs before, but the way people be acting when they on drugs, like, I ain't seen videos of people fighting bushes in front of houses and things. I ain't seen drugs where they ain't had people slumped over. I ain't seen drugs where people frozen in time. And I'm like, bro, I can't be that person. I don't want to be that person. I like this state of mind that I'm in right now, where I can see everything. I'm alert of everything. But, like, my fan, if that thing wasn't plugged in and I felt air, I was seriously, I'm like, okay, now I need to get other people involved, because something's not right here. Something is not right. Like, am I okay? Look in the mirror, then it's like just nothing but a galaxy behind me and stuff. Then there's like a dog pops up saying, like, you're the chosen one. I would be freaking out. I seriously would. That's why I'm like that. I think it's best if I'm not on under the influence of things. I've been drunk before. Like, no, I'll probably tell this one story. It might end the podcast after this, but actually, no, couple of stories. But anyways, so the first time I had to say that I was a little tipsy and things because I remember. So there is this restaurant across the street from my job called Mexico. That place, I'm telling you, they had these one drinks there. I'm upset because they closed the place down, and I'm like, that's messed up. That's seriously messed up. I wish I would have like gotten the ingredients or took down the name of the guy that made this drink, but he made this drink in these like shot drinks called boomerangs. Bro, I'm telling you, them drinks slapped. I had like 2 of those shots. I probably could have had more, but I'm like, bro, I gotta go home and I can't be all drunk and things going home and stuff. But anyways, I remember the first time I had a boomerang. And so the one cashier that I work with, I think he just started not too long ago, but we were already cool. Like me and him, we were already cool when he started and stuff. So anyways, we go over to this restaurant. I can't remember what the occasion. No, it was the one catering manager's last day. That's what the occasion was. So it was the catering manager's last day. Me and him, we already had went to the restaurant. We were like, there was another catering person that was already there. And so we were all there and things. What is it? I can't remember. But anyways, overall, we had shots of tequila. And so it was all like, he was like telling me like, oh, how to like drink the things. He was just like, make sure you get the salt. Then when you drink it, then you take a shot of the lime. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got time for all that. I just drink it. Like, I'm just saying, like, I'm that person. I'm like, I just get straight to it. I ain't got time for no tips and tricks and stuff. But anyways, he was telling me that, and I did all that stuff. I'm like, I don't feel nothing. Then when they sat in, like, I was sitting there heavy chested and things. I had one shot, and my chest was already feeling heavy. So that just shows you that I don't handle alcohol too well. That day should have been a sign of like why I shouldn't have been drinking the way I was in the Tacoma one night. But anyways, so yeah, I had the shot of tequila, and then the guy, he came up and he was just like, oh yeah, I got this drink that I've been making myself called Boomerangs. It's pretty cool. You'll like it and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, like, you know what? Give us a shot of Boomerang. I'll take a shot. I had that boomerang. I had the tequila and I had the Boomerang. And I remember my old supervisor, she told me, like, don't mix dark drinks and light drinks. Boomerang is a dark drink. And honestly, everybody knows what tequila is. And so, anyways, I had that when I had left, okay, because the cashier, Jack, I'm gonna say that's his nickname. All right, I remember in the last podcast, like I was like, oh, I want to protect his identity and things. I'm gonna just flat out say it, because that's just the nickname we call him and stuff. But anyways, Jack, he can see in my face that something wasn't right, but he was smiling because he knew it wasn't right, but in a good way. So I was just like, I was looking at him, and I was like, that's the second time he did that too. I remember when the second time he went there, I had a couple of shots of Boomerang, and he was looking at me because he could see in my face like, oh, yep, he's buzzed. He is buzzed. But that first time, I think it was the tequila. I should have maybe did that combo, because when I had just the 2 Boomerangs, I don't know why, but I felt like I was just like very aggressive that day. I don't know why. I was just all like, man, somebody said something to me, I will snap on them. That was like the second time I had it. And then the first time I had, when I had the tequila and the Boomerang, I felt like I could fly. The way I felt so light on my feet. And I'm like, man, I feel good right now. I don't remember swinging my arms when I was walking. Like, I really don't. I just remember just having my arms by my side, just walking. And I'm like, I seriously don't remember swinging my arms. So I know I was looking crazy when I was walking to my bus stop and things. When I got on the bus, I just curved and I went to sleep. And that was like definitely in my top 5 like naps and stuff that I took on the bus. But yeah, I took that nap on that bus, and I remember then I woke up and I had to go to the bathroom and stuff. And so I was just like, dang. Like, I was like, I hurry up and I got home and I used that bathroom. But I was like, bruh, like, I needed to go and things. So, anyways, I don't know why. It's like, there be some alcoholics on buses, though. Like, I was like, I take that back. There is a one girl, she was cool, though. Like, to be like, she was pretty chill. Like, she wasn't like, I mean, but I feel like in this situation, if it had been, you know what, no. So I'm gonna tell you guys a bonus story before I get to the drunk story, the story of where I got way too messed up one night. But anyways, no, there's this girl. I remember we were on the bus, and I was asleep. She sat next to me. I'm always asleep, so I don't know who be sitting next to me and things. But anyways, I'm asleep. And I just feel my whole, like, pants leg get wet. And I don't know. I was like, and the thing was, what had scared me when I felt my pants leg wet, because I remember before I had went to sleep, I needed to go. I don't know why, but I needed to go to the bathroom. I was so scared because I'm like, bro, no. This cannot be happening to me. And it's one of those buses where it only has one door. So I don't have two doors where I could like hurry up, get off. Because I had just ran home. I'm like, I can't get on any more buses and things. I would have just ran home. But so no, okay. But by the grace of God, I thank God for this, okay? Because I was more scared for myself than what she did. She spilled wine on my, because she had like some wine in one of those like little juice box things and stuff, and she was drinking it, but then she went to sleep and wasted it and stuff. So I was like, oh my God, it was this girl's wine. Thank you so much. Now when I leave work, I always make sure I use the bathroom and stuff. There might be some days where I catch myself slipping in things, but yeah, I make sure I use the bathroom. But I was like, you don't understand, okay, how much I'm just thankful that this was wine and not pee, okay? Because if it was pee, I'm like, well, I can no longer catch the bus again. Never. I definitely would have been the last one to get off the bus. I wouldn't have gotten up. I would have not gotten up and things. Or I would have tried to hurry up and get to the front of the bus and just get up out of there and stuff. But no, I was like, it was the wine. She was like all apologetic and things, and she just felt so embarrassed. My thing is that I'm like, I don't know, like people, they make mistakes like that. I'm like, people make mistakes, man. Like, as long as it didn't get on my shoes. Plus, I was wearing black pants and things, and so I was like, it ain't gonna stain or like mess up my pants and stuff. Like, it was my Adidas pants, and my Adidas pants though, they're pretty cool. Like, I suggest buying you a pair of Adidas pants, preferably the Tyro 17s. They got Tyro 19s. Like, I'm wearing me a pair of Tyro 19s. Nah, they're okay. But anyways, yeah, get you some Adidas pants. But anyways, yeah, I was like, I remember I got home. My mom was all like, I smell like alcohol. You been out drinking? I'm like, nope. Girl spilled wine on me, but I'm happy if she did that because it wasn't pee. I did not pee myself. So I'm thankful that she spilled that wine on me. But anyways, okay. Now, last thing now I'm going to talk about, okay, before I end this podcast. The wild night in Tacoma. Now, it was my uncle's birthday. So he invited us to this little club out in Tacoma and things. And it was a cool, well, you know what? Nah, it was an okay club. It was an okay club and things. I liked the scenery, but I didn't like the fact that throughout the whole time I was there, they had these guys there just playing music non-stop. You couldn't hear anybody, so people be talking to you. You can't hear them because these guys is up on stage straight thinking they really out here like touring around performing. Like, you up in a club in Tacoma. You ain't at the Tacoma Dome. You ain't at the Key Arena, Safeco Field, anywhere. You are at a club in the middle of Tacoma. Stop it, okay? Like, people trying to talk amongst themselves. You don't see all these people in here? You think they came in here for, like, maybe they did come in here for music, but that's why we got headphones and phones. Like, that's why we got music on our phones and stuff. But anyways, so I get there, okay? We were all there and things, and I remember because my sister, she was over at the bar, so I remember I went up to her, say hey. And then I seen that they had this one drink that I've always wanted to try. Because I remember it was, I used to watch Wiz Khalifa vlogs back in the day. And there was this one drink that they had in there. It's like Bombay. That's what they called it. And I remember them guys were drinking it all throughout. And I'm like, man, like when I turn 21, I'm having that drink. I'm having that drink. So I did. Alright, I seen it there. And I'm like, yo, can I have me a glass of Bombay? So he, I don't know, he must have thought, I can't even remember like how like when the ice got in there, but he put some ice in there. He might have seen that. I was like, oh, okay, this youngin just starting off and stuff. So yeah, let me put some ice off up in there and things. So I remember I had it, and I was just like, bro, I was eating more ice than this, like drinking this drink. So I'm like, no, I had to look at my phone again because it done went off. But anyways, no, it's just friends showing me support and stuff. But anyways, so I remember I had the one with the ice, and then I went back up there, and I was just like, yo, can I have another one, but with no ice? That's what messed me up, because it was like, them glasses was like probably half the size of a like Fiji water bottle. Like this is like, this Fiji water 500 milliliters or something like that. Overall, I think, yeah. So yeah, it was like half of that, okay, 500 milliliters or something like that. I think ml, like I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, 250 of that. Probably it was a lot. All right, it was a lot. I wish I was like, you know, recording off of a camera or something so I could show you guys. But anyways, yeah, just get like somewhat of a small, like the medium-sized Fiji water bottles, and yeah, you'll see. But anyways, so it was like half of that, and that's when I was like, because the one with the ice, it was like, kind of gave me a buzz. But then the second one, that's what got me messed up. That's where I was like, I was sitting there just like all heavy chested, just sitting there like, dang, man. Like when am I going to get up out of here? I don't need to be here anymore. And then my family, they're all like, oh, Tyler, like, oh, man, have another drink. You haven't drank in like an hour and stuff. I'm like, yeah, because I'm ready to go. I'm like, I'm tired of hearing these people play music. I want to listen to my own music. Like, I'm like, man, these guys over here playing music left and right. Can't even hear nobody talking things. So, anyways, I had another drink. And it was just like bucket size. It was like one of those like small little like beach buckets for kids or something. But of Malibu. And man, that was it. I had half of that. I had the 2 glasses of Bombay and half of that thing of Malibu. I was done after that. I was done, okay? And I remember I got up, and I was like kind of like stumbling in things. My uncle seen it, cracking up, okay? That man was laughing. I ain't never seen him laugh that hard, okay? And he knew what was going on. He knew, because he's seen it numerous times before, all right? So anyways, I go up to him, dab him up, say happy birthday, and I'm walking, all right? I'm outside, like I'm sitting there. I felt myself stumbling. I'm like, dang, man, I'm drunk. I'm like, man, it didn't need to go down like this, but yep, it happened. So anyways, I'm stumbling. Then I remember I seen some people walking past. Then I started walking straight because I'm like, no, I don't want them to see me stumbling. Then I went right back to stumbling and stuff. And so then I was all like, because my mom she drove, like we took her car out there and stuff, so we driving back to the house, because I was like, I was in no position to do anything. So I was just like, I can't do nothing and things, like you gotta have to, I need help. Somebody help me, please. And so anyways, I remember I was in the car and she asked me a question. She asked me a question about my sister. And it was just like, this was drunk me. I was like laid out on the window, just looking at like all the lights and everything. And I was like, for a second, I wanted to tell my mom like, hey, slow this car down, because all this movement is making me nauseous, all right? And so my mom, she's like a former NASCAR racer. Like, she done won championships, gold medals, everything you could possibly think of. My mom, she's driven every fast car in this world. My mom, she is a racer. She was in Fast and Furious. She was in the Need for Speed movie. Every driving movie that involved fast cars. She was in Smokey and the Bandit. She was all right, my mom is a fast driver. So yeah, we on I-5, she just gassing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I can't be in this car. Like, pull this car over and I'll walk home. But I was like, we on I-5, so obviously I can't do that. But anyways, yeah, she asked me a question about my sister. And I can't remember the question, but I remember my answer. And I was all like, Nikki's just doing Nikki stuff, man. And I'm like, that's what I said. And I was like, bro, I was so out of it. I was like, I sat there and just, that's all I could say and things. And so I just laid there and things. I think my mom knew. So we get home. And then I get out the car. I'm sitting there stumbling and things. And I was afraid because I'm like, okay, because we got stairs. So I'm like, I know I'm going to trip and fall going up these stairs. And I don't want that, okay? I don't want to trip and fall. So I'm like, bro, I might just have to lay on the side of or just lay at the stairs or something. I mean, it would be cool because there's this window here and things. And it's like, it might shine some light and stuff. And I like how it looks like early in the morning, like when that sun's like, like opening, like, well, it ain't setting, but like rising and things, and it kind of leaves like some like little space between the blinds, and it comes through. It looks all dope and things. But anyways, yeah, that's what I was like. That's what I'm like. I might just have to see that tonight. But anyways, I remember, yeah, we got home. I laid down on my bed, went to sleep, went to go use the bathroom, fell asleep on the toilet. My mom woke me up, was like, you asleep? I said, nah. I'm like, I'm awake. I'm like, I just in here for a while. I'm like, but no, I'm awake. Came back in my room, went to sleep again, woke up, threw up everywhere. Like, sure, well, not everywhere. I made it to the bathroom, but I threw up on the door, threw up on the sink, threw up on the toilet, and then eventually threw up inside of the toilet. And yeah. Last time I had me some heavy usage of alcohol. I'm like, I can't do that no more. Cannot do that anymore. So yeah, that's why I was like, nope, I ain't doing that to myself. I will not. So anyways, my mom's sitting there like yelling at me and things, talking about this is why I shouldn't be drinking. You should have known. You should have. I'm like, bro, I'm throwing up. Like, just please yell at me when I'm feeling a little better and stuff. But anyways. Then yeah, I cleaned up some of it. I think my mom, she did. She made sure she cleaned. Well, I mean, she didn't clean. Well, I don't know. I was drunk, so I was like, I think I cleaned up some stuff. But anyways, yeah, I remember after. I don't even remember what happened after that. I remember. I think I went back to my room and I just went to sleep. I think that's what I did. I remember making videos and stuff because I was like, nah, I was too. I was going to try to make me some videos, but I'm like, nah, man, I'm sick. I'm like, I can't do that right now. Then I woke up. Luckily, I was like, man, luckily I had me a protein shake and some like bacon sandwiches and stuff. But yeah, I was like, I remember I woke up. I had the fattest hangover. And I'm like, oh, man. I don't like this at all. I'm like, I don't. I'm like, please let this in. I'm like, I don't. I was like, I remember I made a video, but I don't think I uploaded it. But I remember I did make a video and things. I think I deleted it. I don't even think I had that video anymore. I might. But I was all like, I remember I think I started off. I was like, all right, what's up, guys? I was drinking last night, and now I got a hangover, and my head hurts and stuff. And so then I was like, I read online because I'm like, I can't have this happen like all day and things. And so I read online, they said protein helps you when you have like a hangover and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. I work with that. I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm like, I'll just have me a protein shake, eat me these bacon sandwiches, bacon and egg sandwiches, because they got protein in it. After that, I was feeling fine. I think, yeah, I even made me some videos and stuff. And then had a story to tell to Jack. I always like telling him some stories, and so I was like, yeah, I couldn't wait to tell him that. I'm like, guess who got drunk and threw up all over the place? This guy, all right. And yeah, I was like, bruh, I can't do that anymore. I remember I had a glass of Hennessy and things on New Year's Eve, and I was like, once again, that heavy chest feeling. I'm like, nope, I ain't doing this to myself. That was the one and only drink I had that night. So yeah. Drinking, I ain't drink nothing this year. I ain't had no alcohol this year whatsoever. I just had that Hennessy and that was it. But I was like, but that's technically New Year's Eve. It wasn't New Year's Day. I had already had drinked in and stuff. So yeah, this year, 2019, we 8 months in. I have not had no alcohol and stuff. I don't think I did. Nope, no alcohol whatsoever. I was about to say I don't remember drinking alcohol at all this year. So yeah. I'm doing good for myself, all right? Actually, no. When did no. Did I have? No, that was last year. Okay, so yeah, that was last year and things. But anyways, yeah. That's what I had to say. Almost an hour of this podcast. One of my longest podcast episodes. Good. All right. But I'll figure out some more things to talk about. I talked about a lot of different stuff. I ain't talked about animals drunk. Or not animals drunk, but I ain't talked about animals being drunk. No, not animals being. I've talked about animals. I've also talked about being drunk. Like, okay, there we go. Now my words are making sense. But anyways, yeah, it's a good podcast. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this podcast. If you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully you enjoyed this video, however you're viewing this. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching or listening, and peace.